How can you not break into a smile when you see that dog? Okay, thank you everyone. Who got in the contract last week? Yay, Greg, what'd you do? Greg?
We got Clubhouse in the contract last week.
What price range?
It's actually short sale, so it's down to 400.
There's some great opportunities out there right now. Anyone get a new buyer last week? New buyers? I still have someone looking for Pleasure Point, so keep that in mind, please.
What price range?
Oh.
Deb, what price range?
Up to $2 million.
I picked up a new buyer at my job for an open house, and that's out of their price range, but they're looking for something probably under, in the 800 range. They have 4 dogs, so a yard, and it would be a second home, so they want to be able to walk to the beach. So they're pretty open from Aptos, Live Oaks, and Cruz, so if anything that's super nice. No.
Okay, anyone else? Do we have any new attendees today? You know, I don't think Frank got a chance to introduce himself.
Good morning, I'm Frank McCue with the American Dream Realty.
Okay.
I'm glad you come out of your show.
Let's see some.
We had to get through that. Okay, transaction of the week or positive story. Anyone have a great transaction this week? Yes.
We closed 101 Frederick B. So that was
Ooh, nice.
Good.
Tammy Blake had a really nice listing, a couple houses down in the Heritage Landing, and we had a not so polished one, so we were happy to see it sell. It went for $725.
Good. Awesome. Congratulations.
Good deal.
Well, positive story. Taste of the Harbor was another major success this year.
Yes, it was.
I can say that Taste of the Harbor has generated over $100,000 now to benefit on the LC Odyssey. So it takes care of a lot of children. 75,000 kids have been served with that program so far. So I'm very proud of that.
Positive story. I think the Fed's decision yesterday may perk things up for us.
Yes.
You take some uncertainty out and what's going to happen because everybody gets too skittish now.
Yeah.
But maybe it'll perk things up for us. That's kind of cool. Well, I'm sure we'll hear about it from our lender.
It has been skittish, a little skittish.
Yeah.
You know,
That was a good thing yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. Keep things moving forward. Okay, any tour properties that you'd like to chat about? Yes.
Got 236 Union, right downtown, townhouse. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. The one next door went for $699 in 4 days. This one is much nicer. The current owner is a contractor who remodeled everything. The finishes are absolutely beautiful. We'll be open 9:30 today. Come on down and see.
Great, thank you.
749.
Janet Romanowski, David Lang. We have 227 Wilkes Circle on the market. Daryl's over there this morning. Brunch and lunch, so we'll be there till 1:30. If you haven't gone by to see it, he's there waiting extra long for everyone to get there.
It's posted up.
Anyone else? Yes.
I've got 203 Liberty Street on sale today, on tour today. It's
Sale today.
I'm up at least high. Anyway, it's a really neat house. It's only about 1,652 square feet, but it's totally remodeled. The guy put like $200,000 into remodeling it. The front and backyards are really awesome. It's tropical, ready to go. The house is really nice. Master suite, a huge master suite. I think it used to be a 4-bedroom, now it's a 3-bedroom. Master suite's huge, big bathroom, big walk-in shower, every marble, and travertine floors, and remodeled kitchen, homemade cookies today. So come on by. Liberty is like on the corner of Nevada and Liberty. 3 blocks to Cowles this way, 1 block to Lighthouse Field. Go through the field, good to be. So it's a really neat little neighborhood. Come on by.
Great street. Anyone else? Tour properties? Price reductions. Oh, do you have something?
No, I got something off tour. Can I talk about that?
Sure.
I've got another listing up on Wilderfield. I don't know if anybody knows where that is, but that's up at the very top of Upper Zayante, just before you hit Summit Road at Bear Creek Road. And this real high elevation property, about 1,937 feet high, and you actually have dang near 100-mile view. You can see all the way across the Monterey Bay to Lover's Point. You can see Mount Charlie, the full perimeter of the Monterey Bay from up there. So it's a view property. It's on 5 acres. It's 929,000. It's a 70s home that was completely remodeled by an artist and did a super high-end quality job. It's got 2 bedrooms upstairs with a nice master, 2 bedrooms downstairs with a guest area, like an office studio area, and it's got a 2-car garage. Wilderfield area is a really nice area because it's about 16 homes. Everybody up there is normal. There's no meth labs. Everybody's got their teeth, you know, that whole thing. It's, you know, nothing like Deer Creek or whatever. But, you know, everybody's educated and has about $1 million home up there. So it's really a great spot. It's a great, I know it's really not normal. But for this area, it's really, really nice. And I've actually stayed up in this neighborhood in one of our other clients' homes. And it's what a great place. It's a long drive. It's hard for all of us to get up there. But if you got a mountain person, these homes are 20 minutes from Highway 17 at Lexington Reservoir if you're an average driver. You can get it in Los Gatos in about 17 minutes from this spot. It's really easy access for commuting. There's good internet up there, great views, great weather, unbelievable wildlife. And I have a second home up there just down the hill about 1/4 mile for $868,000. And it's a 3 and 2 on 5 acres with a corral pad area. Fantastic. So if you have mountain people, call me.
Is it better to come into it from the top or the bottom?
From the top, I think. You know, if you're, you know, the easiest way to get there is really Bear Creek Road, unless you're coming from this direction. But really, Bear Creek Road, left on Summit, 500 feet, make a right on Upper Zionine, and you're there. So.
If you have the uneducated that do want the meth lab, call me because I've got Diane.
But that's usually
The other normal.
See how much value you get out of these meetings.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I want to know what it is.
Yeah.
You know, we've got weirdos too.
We're just repairing it now from the damages.
Price reduction, 338 Joffroy, our beach house. We are $1 million off from where we started. He's super motivated, has to sell. So if anyone in the, we'll say $2 million range, up to 3, let me know, come on by. I'd be happy to meet you there, show you all the features there are. We've got a few signs out there to point out some of the major ones, but it's a really cool place.
So what is the actual price?
We are at the appraisal price now, $2,799. So
It's a cool place. It really is.
Take it to the Silvar meeting.
Yeah, the silver meeting's really good. I'll go with you. I need to make friends again.
Okay, 2932 Granite Creek Road has been reduced to $659.9. We had this in it, we had it pending at $680. Job transfer fell through. This is an awesome home. Awesome. Happens to be tomorrow. Let's get it sold this week, guys. So keep it in mind. 2932 Granite Creek. It's a really good, stylish home. Large lot. Yes.
Price reduction on 119 Carl Avenue, it's $639 now, and it's got a good story too. This week we had a termite report. It's a 1949 stucco, simple little house, and it had no termites. The termite guy went a long way. He said, I've never seen a house with no termites. And
Our redwood.
real clean, real clean.
Mike, can he get out of the car?
You guys are over with the meeting. I'm going to go ahead and pass this card around. So everyone will sign it today. Is Leslie's last day with the association. And this is say before you go, we're going to issue the card.
Yes, from 2 to 4. We'll have cake and coffee.
So, cake here, 2 to 4?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else with price reductions? Yes, Fred?
Not necessarily price reduction. I don't know if we have a place for it, but I just had to share with everyone. I got schooled pretty hard this last week and had to put myself back in check. I just wanted to put it out there to remind everyone. I got a call on that same Zianti listing, and it was someone that was obviously had just smoked a big reefer or something. But anyway, I told him I'd meet him up there.
That's our clientele.
He was 20 minutes late. I was a little irritated. I couldn't see through the trees. He pulls up in a van that he obviously lived in, got out. I mean, he was a poster child for Santa Cruz, okay? I instantly just went, oh, I didn't pre-qualify, I didn't go through. So I showed the place as long as it took, and I was trying to be as gentle as possible, explaining that, look, you have to actually have an income and a down payment. Turns out he owns a home free and clear in LA that he could refi. He has an S corporation. He has, his taxes are done. He makes about $90,000 a year, and that's the short version of it. But it put me back in check because I was going down this whole road without even questioning that. And turns out he's, extremely qualified buyer. So
Happens all the time,
anyway,
right?
for what that's worth.
Can't judge a book by its cover.
You're on one today.
I'm hot today, let me tell you, I got another one. But that story reminds me of my mother, Joyce Reed, who's been an agent for 45 years, and she tells the story. In 1969, when this van load of these scariest looking hippie dudes you've ever seen with hair down to their rear ends, they come in with like knives on the sides and they sit down, they want to buy real estate. And my mom's like, and finally gets through the whole thing, ends up selling all these guys' houses. They were the Moby Grapes. And they were hot that year, and they all had a whole bunch of money, and she sold their houses and sold multiple houses for them, and one of the Moby Grapes' mother was Loretta Young. My mom ended up having a transaction for her, and it was very interesting, but yeah, you sure don't know who's walking through.
Okay, open house activity.
We had a Saturday and Sunday open house at 203 Liberty, and May had been the best open house we ever had. I had way over 50 people. There were always 2 or 3 groups there all the time.
That's a killer location. Wants and needs? Oh, Gordon, what do you want?
And I'll leave, I promise. I've still got a condo on the market over in Saratoga. It's, I'm going out the door too.
Time is up.
There was a hook. So I got this.
People are coming to get you.
I got a 1-bedroom, 1-bath condo in the Vineyards over in Saratoga, which is like one of the best condo complexes around. It's near 85 on Saratoga Avenue, and it's listed for $428,000. And it's really, really cool because this thing has an outdoor courtyard behind a 6-foot-high adobe wall, 1,344 square feet of outside yard space. There's enough room to entertain about 15 people there. So if you have a condo buyer over in Saratoga, that's what I have. I got a little scraper up at Boulder Creek. If anybody wants to buy the place in Zyanne, they might want to buy my place in Boulder Creek on Keller. 240 Keller was reduced about a week ago from $369 to $329, and it's a 2-in-1, and they're going to put a septic system in it. So.
Janet.
I have a lot of things to talk about today. But actually, something quite interesting. I don't know if you guys recall, but back in December of this past year, I had come into the meeting and announced that we had one of the brand new KB homes on the market. And that had come directly out of coming in here. Sort of funny, you guys look at it, we're all thinking we're selling, finding like this other listing or this other seller. And here it was, the person from KB attended this meeting, and that's how we ended up with the listing. So, that was really kind of a different way of looking at what we do in these meetings. Well, I got a call last night. They are in closeout phase. They are selling the KB units, and so we're going to be putting the last 4 on the market, the big ones. When I had them listed before, when I had the one listed before, it was at $799, something like that. Now the 4 that we have, they range from 2,200 to 2,500 square feet. They are brand new, never lived in, beautiful amenities. Prices are $699 to $761. And they absolutely must be sold by November 22nd, or November 27th, the day before we start the Thanksgiving holiday. So I would tell you guys, if you want a nice Christmas present, end of the year, these 4 have to be sold. They will work on whatever you want to do. We're going to do the open houses. The other thing is, you don't have to worry about, there's a KB person that's on site for the next week or so. Bunny's finishing it out. But it's really going to be more like our traditional listing. There's a lockbox, you take your buyer by, you're not going to have to be doing the registering and that once she moves on to her next thing. It's just going to be like a straight listing would be. So we have 4 of those, and again, $699 to $761. And then also just a side note is I do have a little pocket listing of a condo over in the Pleasure Point area, probably low 4s. I'm thinking, $419 to $439, somewhere in there. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I think it's about 1,100 square feet or so. If anyone has, especially for a second home, we're going through tile, carpet, all that, so it's going to be in really, really good shape.
Great. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm looking for a vacation rental up to $1 million, hopefully on the west side. They responded well to Mike's listing, but it just wasn't, so if you've seen that, they needed something. And then again, a retired couple up to $550 all cash, single level, half cost, needs a little yard, 2 bedrooms, okay.
Looking for an investor. Price doesn't seem to be an issue. He wants something, a fixer-upper, and it can be a beach house. He prefers right on the bluff, so if you know of anything coming up that needs some fixing up, you would jump on it. And also, like a fourplex or a multi-family kind of place. Doesn't have to be on the beach, but in the county. Let me know.
Yes.
Hi, if after you've sold.
Introduce yourself,
Oh, Linda. Linda Chapman, CIF Property Management. After your sellers have sold their home and you're looking for another place to live for a rental, I have a 3-bedroom, all remodeled, 325 Los Altos in El Paso. It's $3,000 a month. It's really nice inside, all hardwood floors, nice granite countertops, 2-car garage, single level. So give me a call. Linda Chapman, CIF Property Management.
Anyone else? Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm Molly Thompson. I'm with Alon Canal. I'm late. I have one on tour today. Up on Weston Road off of Glenwood, outside of Scotts Valley. It's a new listing. It's listed at 1.285. Beautiful split level with ocean and mountain views that are just to die for. So if anybody's got time to come on up outside of Scotts Valley, come see me.
Frank.
My name is Frank McCue with The American Dream, and I'm looking for Seabright property. So I got a client that wants to be in the Seabright area. They're looking for a very cute home. If you saw the one on Mchugh, that's exactly what they're looking for, but on the other side of SoCal. So anybody have anything in the Seabright area, they will go with a fixer-upper or something with an ADU, and they'll go with a scraper, they'll knock it down up to $1 million.
Okay.
Frank, are you still looking for multi-resident lots?
Yes.
Contact Ann Kay, Serena.
Thank you.
I have a manufactured home coming up in Vista del Lago. It's a 2007 4-bedroom, 2-bath. View of the lake right across from one of the lakes. And it's got a nice little stream on the side of it. Somewhere, realistic Friday, somewhere high 2s, low 3s. That'll be a good one, so keep that in mind. Anyone else? Exclusives not yet on market? Listings, new listings not on tour? Jennifer.
I have my little place in, there are actually 2 homes in SoCal, just up the road. 182 Little Creek, it just went on the market this week. They're doing an estate sale this weekend, so it's shown by appointment right now, but it is vacant now. We have 2 schools of thought. One, that the main house is from the 1920s, is full tear down, start over. Others say no, save the house, it's incredible. It's got the most unique features you've seen. It's on almost 2 acres. They've had farming there before. It's gently sloped up from the street. I'm going to be there today at noon if anyone's interested for about a half hour. Otherwise, by appointment until we get through this estate sale, it should be finalized. So I hope to have it on broker tour next Thursday. It is $749.
It's the second home?
It's a studio. Yeah, it's above the garage kind of home, and it's legal.
Does that have a kitchen?
It's livable, yes. Yeah, it's nice.
There's a late cancellation on 444 Whispering Pines, number 136. So make sure and scratch that off your list. And I'm going to move right into our speaker since we're getting tired on time. We have our sponsor/speaker, Mchugh Fauconer, Turnkey Mortgage.
Hello, everybody.
Good morning.
So thank you for taking your time to listen to me today. And I'm just going to pass some flyers out, and Janet will help me. I want to talk a little bit about the Fed's decision yesterday. The Fed decided they're not going to stop spending or to stop buying bonds, and the market had already taken place to where the price for the rates had basically already adjusted to higher, assuming that the Fed was going to stop buying bonds. Well, they didn't, and rates are now dropping down. So today's 30-year fixed rates are in the low 4s instead of the upper 4s where they had them these past. So that's just a quick update on the rates. So what I'd like to offer to you guys is just to be a sounding board and a person of advice for you. There's a lot of good lenders, there's not a number of them in the room, good banks, good competition that keeps me in my toes. And I want to just let you guys know that I'm here as an advocate for you, as someone who can help you lead generate, as someone who can offer advice and knowledge to the lending industry. I've been in the lending industry for 12 years and I know what's going on. So if anyone has any questions, I have an open door policy, whether we work together or not. You can always call me, email me, and say I've got a question or student complaint. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? I feel like I would like to try to earn people's business. I don't think I deserve anyone's business. I'd like to just try to earn it. So please come at me with your hardest questions anytime. So the flyer that you're seeing is just two of them actually. One of them is our Keys on Time program. On any loan besides the jumbo loan, we'll close it in 21 days. And that sounds pretty aggressive, but the next paper you're going to see is our turn times. And we're fully staffed to allow our turn times to be at almost 1 day for every single stage of the loan, which allows us to close in 21 days without actually being panicked about it. It's pretty simple, just start being proactive and having our clients fully pre-approved before they write offers and making sure that everyone's ready to go when the offer is in the contract, ordering appraisals on day one, getting fees on day one, file goes in underwriting on day two, and I get it back on day 4 and we're approved. It's not a confusing process as long as you have the staff and the process already dialed in. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet because there's a lot of houses to see. So if you want to give me a shot, my doors are open. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out anytime, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt.
Okay, do we have time for a did you know, or do we have a do you know?
It wasn't appropriate, so. Oliver only comes to me before them, that this one is not appropriate.
Any other lender comment? Reed, you have about 1 minute.
I'm Mchugh with Chase in Scotts Valley, and we still continue to offer fully underwritten free pre-approval to our clients and pay them 1% cash back on their mortgages. We will compete with all of the other lenders in the room, so game on, everybody. We want to service all the clients, and we want to know who your clients are and what their needs are so that we can provide the best service. So Chase in Scotts Valley, we should have mentioned.
Thank you. Cards in the basket. And just a reminder, Oktoberfest is Thursday, October 3rd, 4 to 6 p.m. Here.
Quick announcement, Open Studios is coming out very soon. This is the new calendar. We're going to have them available for sale here at the next meeting. $20 gets you access to about 300 plus artists, studios. I've seen the work. It's terrific. It's better than ever. So
Nice.
bring your extra $20.
When does it start?
Starts first weekend in October.